La la la. Welcome to EU4, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Calvin. And Christmas music's still playing. Well, let's just get started then, shall we? Our rivalry with Thrace has ended. Because we eclipsed them by taking all of their land, I assume. Well, not all of it. We still have a few things left to take. Alright. So, the Hellenic Christian War continues. And hopefully, the Hellenics will win this one out. I found that the Roman Empire has proven time and time again completely incapable of handling it. Carnolia, maybe? Croatia and Lombardy. I mean, I want one because it does give me some extra power projection, you know? So, Carnolia, I guess. Then we'll start getting friggin' enemy of an enemy with Croatia, probably. I mean, for crying out bloody loud. These people hate me, but love me oh so much. With all this return territory, they're gonna love me for the next 150 years. Oh well. It's never stopped them before. Separatism. Well, yeah. Then we can now build province improvements. Separatism 5.5. Alright, so only 11 years or so. Then we can properly start greasing everything up. Get it? Alright, shitty puns aside. Let's get to work. Do we actually care about anything here? Inflation reduction? Do we have inflation? We do. You know what? Get an inflation reduction guy. New question. How much do we care about admin tech now? Or do we care more about land tech? You know what? I'm not going to take a national focus. There. Simple as that. I, for some reason, always feel like I need to have a national focus. But the reality is you get the same number of points no matter what. So sometimes I suppose the best thing to do is just not have one. And this exemplifies one of those times. Alright. But we still have a hell of a lot of monuments to build all throughout our land. But yeah, we definitely don't need the extra friggin' admin power right now. Our max is 1298? Maybe? I don't have an idea. 1258, right. Okay. So, on June 203, so still another 10 years before we could even potentially fight with Aiden. And then God knows how long. Yeah. Carnolia has announced Sparta as their new rival. No one is particularly surprised by this. I mean, you know what? With friggin' Croatia getting relations improvements and all that, this is just ridiculous how they still see me as a rival. Oh well. The Arval Brethren. We have no time. I'm not afraid of no gods. We can probably mothball the forts. We don't need them. I mean, we already have our maintenance down and everything. We're doing our best to try and build as many monuments as possible right now, because monuments are kind of convenient for us. Alright. Provincial unrest. What's the matter? Croatian separatists in Albania. I see. That is not of my concern, really. No, don't care. Don't worry. Soon the separatism will be gone. I mean, it's got 2 years till it's, there's no more revolt risk, so whatever. It's not a big deal. Nothing to worry about. Now, let's see. Do we need to hire anybody else? I mean, I really do want some extra military points. So I'll grab a military guy as well, because we're falling a little bit behind. Well, we're even farther behind diplomatic tech. I suppose, you know, we'll just hire a full set of advisors. Why not? A little bit trade efficiency, a little bit fort defense, sure. I suppose it really doesn't matter. Yes, yes, weak harvests. Alright. So, buildings, production. Yeah, we have a lot of provinces to build these in. We must develop these lands. Speaking of, how long until we can commit our first grand genocide? 7.5, that's 10, 15 years. Excellent. So, well, you're asking about a grand genocide, I assume. Well, I hate to point this out, I control all but one of the Thracian provinces. And you know what sounds better than Thracian? Greek. Alright. Parthian tactics. 240 military power. Perfect. Well, at least now we can change to cavalry, which we never use because we are Sparta. Alright. Like I said, my borders in Europe are for the most part finished, so... Yeah, maintain diplomat in Croatia, yeah. It's just funny seeing someone who's my rival have 121 opinion of me. It's like we couldn't get much more buddy-buddy if we tried. Alright. Adjustment to favors. I mean, these guys trust us 85, apparently. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Nobility encroachment. Indifferent. Well, I guess we'll let it slide. Yeah. This time, anyway. Because the nobility doesn't get too much more power out of it, so I'm not too worried. It can happen on occasion. I mean, the reality is they'd just be granted a province somewhere else in short order. Well, not necessarily short order, I suppose, but soon enough anyway. Alright. So, let's see. Where else do we need to build this? Culture. Yep, Greek. Excellent. For vintage. Ugh. Oh well, whatever. Our legitimacy's still going up nice enough. It'll hold. It will hold. And Albanian... 4 years. Good. And... well, I suppose here... It's strange that, despite this having a fixed taxes system... it's probably related to autonomy, when I think about it. Yeah, that would make sense as to why, some of these provinces produce less. Autonomy would make it tricky to do that. Very good. Carry on. Alright. We have a lot of provinces that need autonomy to be lowered. I don't want to wipe out the Thracians in part. I will do it all at once when I have enough points to do it all at once. There's no reason not to. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, maybe not. I didn't realize how expensive this was going to be. Very well. Turns out, genocide. Significantly more expensive with bird mana than I originally anticipated. Maybe I should have chosen diplomatic focus. Maybe. Oh dear. Well... I grant some monopoly charters, I can get some diplomatic points. And if I call a diet, I can get some decent military points too. Question is, do I care enough to seek supported clergy for administrative support? Yeah, that's a good question. I think we're capping out, but... And I mean, 5 legitimacy is kind of hard to come by these days, so... We will not. Alright. There. All Greek provinces now have glorious monuments in them. Excellent. Wonder, is there any building that reduced culture conversion cost? Just thinking. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Drat. Make my life so much easier. Alright. Yeah. That's okay, though. Man, these are expensive. Like, yeah, I don't think these are things you can build in every province, really. But they're pretty good. At least when you can. Alright. So, I mean, we're 6 years... Ooh, that's a little unbalanced there. On a side note, I should check my army. What is the status of my army, and how big does it need to be? This is something I have not asked myself yet. This episode. Needs 2 extra people. Pretty good. There will be 1 in each province, then. There we are. 2 armies of 12. Garrisoning the Straits. Yes. Gather as much mercantilism as possible. Let's see, where is it? Mercantilism. Not bad, 21%. Play. Okay. Holy fuck. Holy double fuck. The hell? Okay, yeah, alright. I just wasn't expecting that many people to appear on my border. Very well. Christ game. Don't do that to me. Those plagues are rough. Okay. Don't need to develop anything else. I mean, the only thing we can develop really is administrative, unfortunately. So, since we're not ahead in tech anywhere else. I can't, no. I'm not doing that with Salerno. It's not going to help the situation. Right now, our legitimacy is actually too low for royal marriages. Oh, well, good news. Separatism. 4 more years. 4 more years. Until 1204. Really? Really? Yeah, actually, yeah. Maybe. I feel like it should be 1203. I like how it just jumped down to 1203 for a second, like it has no idea either. Yeah. Okay, the game is also questioning it slightly. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what the game thinks. Alright. Well, still 4 more years until we declare war anyway. Okay. June 203, and they've broken their alliance with Thrace. How advantageous. How advantageous indeed. Blockading 2 provinces and taking their capital should be more than enough to make them accept vassalage. If not, I suppose we can make a navy. If Flemings. Yes, the Imperial Cult. Dear God, we need the Imperial Cult. Every bit in the Imperial Cult we can get. Oh well, at least our next king has a strong claim, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. $48 gold, maybe. Maybe. No, that would be a bad idea. They're at 40%. We don't want their loyalty getting any lower. So I probably shouldn't build buildings in provinces of the wrong culture that I plan to convert. Yeah, probably not. Alright. In that case, I'm just going to hold on to my funds for the Great Genocides. I mean, the first one will occur... 150, 150... Not bad. 200, so 500, 800, 1160. Yeah. Yeah, it's the right call. Even if we need the power more, because you want to try and make the states gain loyalty whenever possible. Because these are temporary modifiers, but there's sort of permanency level to it. So, you know, it is best that way. Radical reforms. Oh my. Oh my. Planning power of the nobility. Fun. This is always a tough one. But not to the Duchess. I was rolling to warrant some secrecy. Well, that was probably the one I was going to choose anyway. I'm not going to lie, like, 5 mercantilism is hard to come by. Biga. Perfect, so we don't even have to replicate a claim. Good. Let's go back up to 2 stability. Keep things nice and easy. Alright. Yeah, so gain 5 mercantilism isn't bad. By any means. It's pretty good. Because suddenly, all of our provinces generate even more trade power. And it gives us a bigger share of trade, which gives us a bigger share of income. Simple as that, really. I mean, we already have 26% in Constantinople. 42% in Ragusa. So, I mean, I may need to consider, like, the expansion of my empire out to these borders at some point. And, claim the Ragusan node for myself. The end of the line right before Venice. Not bad. 2.71 for Ragusa. Yeah, maybe. We shall see. Alright. So. 201. Man. Transylvania is going to get put back together by separatists. I'm not doing so hot. Accepted culture, yeah. I like how Thrace isn't actually Thracian, they're Greek. It amuses me. Does it matter if I build them? It doesn't. Let me just double check the cost for these. Like, this costs 150. Oh. Oh, culture adjacent to Plovdiv. Okay. So, what you're saying is, for cultural conversion... $20 per development, capped at 30 development. Right. So what you're saying is... I want to do this in a sort of wave otherwise. Otherwise it's all extremely expensive. That's 200 as a result of not having that bonus. Okay. Okay. I mean, it was mostly going to do it another way to avoid penalties, but sure, why not? Oh, Comet, Devil's Kith and Kin. Again with the... Yep, useless son of a... Okay. Now that I'm being mad at comets. Stability up. Prepare for war. Raise forts. We're less than we're about a year out from declaration. Also, I suppose while we're here, raise army maintenance and get ourselves prepped. Now, how do we do this? Yeah, I actually say over here. We march here, we march here. And the Duchess can't lead troops, so make it